Hello and welcome everyone. It is Sunday afternoon, so you know what time it is. It is time for some Sadistic Sunday. Now give me just a minute here. I'm going to get this shared out to everyone, and we're going to get ready to get this show rolling. Huge pay-per-view implications today. Welcome everyone. Got everything shared out as people are filing in here. Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker, The Bastage, Cowboy John, Jake Bagwell, Hella Pages, Mark Caliber. Welcome everyone to the show. And there's my boy Chance as well. Of course, we are 2 weeks away from Gold Rush in Los Angeles, and tonight's show with huge pay-per-view implications. As you already see, opening up with a battle royal for the simple fact that we don't have a number one contender for the women's world title yet. But we're going to fix that here today. As well as some returning superstars in this event today, and we're going to cap it all off at the end with faction warfare. But I've already done enough talking here. We're going to get to the show and get this rolling right out the gate. And of course, this will be under Speed Demon rules. So every 60 seconds, we will have another competitor join the mix. The last woman standing goes on to Gold Rush. And I will give a little bit of a spoiler. There are several women involved in title matches already in this event. If they win this match, then of course they will not be in the other title match and we will get a replacement for them, including our current Intercontinental Champion. Of course, as you see, our ring announcer for the audience here as the crowd is in ready to go for this event. Of course, those who, if you've never seen a battle royal, it's over the top rope, both feet to the floor. As we await to see who drew number one. Oh, and coming out at number one, Amber Young. Normally not a very lucky draw to start with, but I will say here just recently, a 10-woman Speed Demon Battle Royal, Amber won the whole event. So she has the knowledge and the experience to pull off a win here. So as we will see who drew number two here. And in at number two, it's Steffi! Rough draw for both women here. I will say, as I mentioned, Amber, though, at least has the experience, where Steffi, being a rookie, this could be a really tough position for her to overcome. Here we go, out the gate, Steffi with a quick kick to the ribs, setting Amber up. Has her up, are you kidding me? No, Amber fighting her way out. Steffi was looking to get rid of Amber right away. Now Steffi against ropes, Amber charges, and Steffi has been eliminated. So Amber quickly stands alone as the timer counts. Short night for Steffi here. But I will say several women involved in this match will be doing double duty today. And coming in at number three is Cotton Candy. Darkslayer 17, welcome to the show. Quick judo throw by Cotton Candy, going to work on Amber here. Picks her up, a big open hand slap, and now has her up, trying to get her over that top rope. Amber hanging on for everything she has. But she is over on the apron, hanging on to that bottom rope, though. Fighting her way back in as the timer hits 0. And in at number 4, representing the Dynasty, Sophia Nightwalker. Of course, Sophia, one half of the Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions. You know she would love, in this case, to hold both the tag and the singles title. The interesting part is, of course, her younger sister being the current women's champion. Cotton Candy, those short elbows to escape. Now scoops up Sophia. Sophia with a quick escape and takes out the knee with a chop block. And coming in at number 5 is Ava Marie Nightwalker. Rough draw for both girls. Ripcord knee by Amber catches Sophia flush, but she turns right around into Ava. As now Sophia going to work on Cotton Candy here. And Amber can call it a night. Oh, and here go the two sisters right at it. And in at number 6, Cassie, Madam Red. Of course, the leader is Salagia, another one of my daughters here. So bad luck for all the girls on the draw. Bill Haight, welcome to the show. As Cotton now quickly escaping from that attempted toss-out by Cassie. Now taking Cassie over to the ropes herself. As Ava going to work on Sophia here. Twisting Unprettier by Cotton, driving Cassie right into the mat and then going to work with Ava against Sophia as Faith makes her way into the ring as well. Quick drop toe hold though by Cotton Candy, taking Faith down as Sophia now going to work on Ava there in the corner. As Cotton now with that headstand right into a kick to the face. Meanwhile, Ava going to work on Cassie. Sophia helping her as well. So the Dynasty girls taking out their sister in Salagia. As Never Ending Legs joins the fray as well. Well, hopefully the steak was good and hopefully you didn't lose what I think you're trying to tell me you lost, goddammit. As now Ava hanging on, Cotton Candy and Faith both trying to get rid of her. And they do. Ava can call it a night so far. And coming in number 9, Roxanne Winters from the Blackhearts. But she immediately gets taken down face first by Cotton Candy. Oh, and Sophia right after Roxanne, the Dynasty and the Blackhearts. Huge rivalry. Faith hangs on. Cotton may think she's got her out of there. Oh, both knees right to the face. But Cotton eliminates Never Ending Legs. And in at number 10 from the Ministry of Mayhem, making her return tonight, the Goddess of Pain. And right away, Cotton going over to meet her, but Goddess already waiting in the wing for whoever came over first. Goddess now bracing Cotton off that top rope, snaps her back to the middle of the ring. Meanwhile, Sophia going right after Faith here, trying to get her in the corner, but Faith fighting out of it. Big leg drop from Goddess. Has been out of action for several months. As the clock is ticking, Sophia already going right after Faith, and also joining the fray now, the mighty Minerva. So both women of Ruthless in the match now. Of course, for Minerva, this is a big chance to cash up. As Cotton Candy has been eliminated by Goddess. Now Roxanne and Minerva going after each other here. Right now, Roxanne getting the better end of it. As Goddess going after Sophia. Quick kick to the ribs there by Roxanne. Goddess trying to get rid of Sophia, and she does. Goddess has eliminated Sophia. Goes right after Minerva. While at the same time, in at number 12 from Better Than You, it is Mad Cow. Of course, Mad Cow, the first ever women's champion, would love to get that belt back. And went right after Faith. Faith hanging on. This has been twice now that Faith has pretty much been out of there and just by the skin of her teeth. Oh, and Minerva can call it a night. Big super kick from Roxanne. As Roxanne going after Goddess now, kick to the back. Mad Cow pulls herself up as Jerica Page joins the fray. Misses a stomp on Goddess. Faith going right after Roxanne now. Goddess scoops up Jerica here, takes her over, trying to get rid of her early. Roxanne fights her way back in against Faith. Mad Cow going over to meet him. Jerica slips out from behind. Russian leg sweep by Goddess. And coming in at number 14, Melody Divine. Meanwhile, Mad Cow and Goddess eliminate Faith. As Melody going right after Jerica. Jerica with a quick counter. Roxanne with that forearm to the face of Mad Cow. Goddess taking a breather on the ground here. All these women trying to get up into one corner of the ring, it seems like, as Jerica throwing the kicks to the chest of Melody. And Goddess hangs on. Roxanne thought she had her out of there. And Melody Divine can call it a night, courtesy that super kick from Jerica. And coming in at number 15, the Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. And Roxanne can call it a night. Mad Cow and Jerica both swinging for the fences, both women missing. And every woman for themselves, as Molly going after Goddess, but Goddess not having it. Meanwhile, Mad Cow against the ropes, and she is gone. Another elimination for Jerica Page. The woman is on a mission to be in that title match. Now working with with Molly there, double team on the Goddess. In at number 16, Jenna Rage. Big kick to the side of the face from Jericho, right on to Molly there. Huge European uppercut now from Jenna, though. But Jericho scoops her up. Fireman's carry has her against the ropes. Hot shots her down across the top rope as Molly goes right back over to Goddess. Rake of the eyes from Jericho and a kick to the jaw. Jenna staggered. And in at number 17, Mrs. U-Taker. And another elimination for Jerica as she takes out Jenna now. Mrs. U-Taker goes right after Jerica, though, trying to take advantage of the energy spent to get rid of these women as quickly as she has been. Mrs. U-Taker has her over the top rope. Pam Rogers, welcome to the show. Jericho now hangs on, gets back in the ring for Mrs. U-Taker. Takes her down, the back of her head bouncing off the mat. Meanwhile, Molly and Goddess going at it. But now Molly trying to get rid of Jerica. And the Ministry women working together to get rid of Jerica. And they succeed. Jerica, though, making a statement. Easily 4 or 5 eliminations tonight. But the Ministry women working together, just the same thing. As soon as Susie walks in, double Russian leg sweep. Vertebreaker by Goddess, or excuse me, by Molly. Goddess is the one in trouble right now. And Mrs. U-Taker eliminates Goddess. And coming at number 19, also representing the Ministry, it's Shoki. So at the very end, down the stretch, the Ministry with all their women involved. If they were, the three of them were to work together, they could clear the field probably. But right now, 3 of the 4 women from the Ministry. Monstar Factory Entertainment, welcome to the show as well. And in at number 20, Ivy Pine. So we have Ivy Pine in the match from Better Than You. Susie, who is representing herself and then 3 women from the ministry. And no, Molly hangs on. Ivy trying to get rid of her. Ivy with that quick takeover there. So one of these women will challenge Trinity Nightwalker. And of course, if Ivy wins, she will have to forfeit her title. Now kicking into the ribs here, reverse elbow. Molly now went for the straightjacket DDT. But Shulky fighting her way out, and then a big clothesline eliminates Molly. But turned right around to a judo throw by Mrs. U-Taker. And while it is every woman for themselves, this could be a point that they should be working together from the ministry. Mrs. U-Taker almost getting rid of Shulky there. The Beatdown Crew, otherwise known as Brandon Ace, welcome to the show. Quick DDT on Susie there by Mrs. U-Taker. As Shulky going after Ivy. Spinning back fist hits the jaw of Ivy, but Ivy fighting right through it. Now Shulky braced against the ropes. Ivy going for the elimination. One of the smallest women in the company going right after the biggest. Now Shulky fights her way out of it here. Got that spinning back fist, didn't get all of it though. Meanwhile, Susie fighting her way out of the grip of Mrs. U-Taker. Double underhook powerbomb by Shulky. Just dropped down Ivy. And Shulky immediately belly to back suplex right after. Susie as well. Both Ivy and Susie rolling, getting a breather here. Shulky standing tall. She wants that world title back. But now Mrs. U-Taker bracing Shulky up in the corner. Going after to try to get her out. Shulky trying to hang on. Mrs. U-Taker looking to get her up onto that top rope, but Shulky fighting her way out of it early. Now goes to work on the body, shots to the head, spinning back fist again. Now kicks right across the chest and ribs. Spinning soul kick catches Mrs. U-Taker right in the breadbasket, but immediately Ivy grabs Shulky. Shulky, though, fights her way out of it, reverses, puts Ivy in the corner. But Ivy immediately ducks under, goes right after Susie as well. Our Intercontinental Champion, the woman with no fear. Super kick to Susie, but Susie hangs on. Snaps Ivy right across the top rope, fighting her way back in. Ivy with a quick fireman's carry. Mrs. U-Taker slides out from behind on Shulky. Quick kip up, and then an enziguri to the back of the head of Susie. All 4 of these women fighting with everything they've got. They know what's at stake here. Oh, Susie with that big neck breaker. Meanwhile, Mrs. U-Taker going to town on Shulky. Quick arm drag by Ivy here. Meanwhile, Shulky turning the tables on Mrs. U-Taker. Scoops her up. No. Mrs. U-Taker with a quick reversal. Kick to the ribs. DDT planting Shulky. Quick roll through the drop toe hold on the Susie. Mrs. U-Taker on fire at the moment. Susie looking to get back into it. Big clothesline takes out Mrs. U-Taker. Meanwhile, Shulky has Ivy up in the corner, and Ivy has been eliminated. We're down to Susie and Shulky. Oh, Susie has Shulky up. No way, Susie using the Gamma Bomb on Shulky. Now trying to break down that arm of Shulky, prevent her from hanging onto the ropes. But Shulky fighting her way back out. Has Susie hooked. Butterfly into the powerbomb. Wrist lock there, but no. Susie comes back with that big forearm to the face. Up and over, planting Shulky middle of the ring, but it doesn't count unless you get him out. One of these two women will challenge Trinity. As you see, Mrs. U-Taker from the gorilla position, calling for Shulky strong. But right now, Susie putting the boots to her. Quick belly-to-back suplex nip up by Shulky. Looking to get back into this. Kick to the ribs, forearm right across the shoulder blades. Neck breaker, though, by Susie. Again, just trying to dissect Shulky. Putting some more damage to get her out, but I think Susie figures she might have enough. Super kick, and she does! As you see the action from down to the final two, that belly-to-belly suplex. And there it is, the super kick right under the chin. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new #1 contender, Susie the Elf. Big win by Susie, punching her ticket to Gold Rush. That is a way to start a show. And we are live on the road to Gold Rush. Of course, as I mentioned, 2 weeks from today, Los Angeles, California, we know who our #1 contender is. And of course, as it was announced last week, the main event for the world title, Bill Haight will face off against the Bastage in a 30-man Iron Man match. And as our opening contest, we have the Shepherd of Fire versus Brandon Cuevas versus Randall Drum. Who do you have? Place your bets. So here we go down to ringside. Of course, the following is a triple threat elimination match. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds, Brandon Cuevas. Of course, Brandon Cuevas, looking to turn things around, has not had the best success. Been slowly starting to build some momentum up here recently, though. So we will see if he can continue that trend. He will be facing two of our newer signees here. Both men have been on pretty good rolls for themselves. But his first opponent on his way down to the ring, he weighs in at 270 pounds. He is the Shepherd of Fire. Of course, the Shepherd of Fire on his way down. Oh, not a problem at all there, Bassage. And the third competitor on his way out now. He weighs in at 225 pounds. He is Randall Drum, the Drum Monkey. I said both Randall Drum and the Shepherd of Fire newcomers to Sacrifice, but both have been on a great roll happening right recently here. Jake Bagwell going with Drum, and of course the Bassage going with it with his friend the Shepherd of Fire. As you see each man loosening up here, referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Right away the Drum Monkey setting up Cuevas, short range brainbuster. And then a quick duck under and an enziguri nailing the Shepherd of Fire. And then after a couple shots from Cuevas, again Drum Monkey getting the advantage back. Big drop kick puts him down. Running charge, jumping knee, staggers the Shepherd of Fire. Drum Monkey, the smallest man in the contest, but on a roll out the gate. Now quick dragon screw leg whip Onto the Shepherd there by Drum Monkey. Kicks him in the chest to knock him down, but here comes Cuevas. Oh, and again, Drum Monkey ducks under that enziguri right behind the ear again. That huge suplex taking over the Shepherd of Fire. Looked like he was going to try for some type of a moonsault almost, but not able to pull it off. Meanwhile, middle of the ring now, Cuevas has Drum Monkey up and big suplex. Made him think about it for a few minutes. Now big overhand right from Cuevas onto the Shepherd of Fire, sends him off the ropes. Went for the kick but got caught. And then a big clothesline takes him over. Now the Shepherd up top, what does he have in mind? From the top to the bottom with the forearm connects. But here comes the Drum Monkey looking to pick the pieces here. But oh, he just got swatted across the side of his head by the Shepherd of Fire, and now a neck breaker onto Cuevas. More shots repeatedly out onto the Drum Monkey, but then a clothesline catching Cuevas. Caught him standing around with his thumb up his ass, it looks like. But a quick Hurricane Rana there from Drum Monkey, looking to get right back into this. Now bringing the Shepherd over. Oh, it looked like he was going to throw him into the ring post, but Cuevas interjecting himself as Drum Monkey with a standing moonsault takes them both out. Now quick Hurricane Rana, and there we go. Brandon Cuevas tastes the steel. The Drum Monkey was looking for that, but sent someone into the post. Now sliding back in after Cuevas, half Nelson takeover into a cover, hand in the face, one, and only a 1 count. And there again is that almost like a running shooting star. I don't know why he's doing it with nobody on the ground, but I mean, shows he's got some agility, but shows he has zero targeting either. Now Cuevas sends him over to the other side there. Big clothesline in the corner. Just crumpled the knees, took out the ref. And Cuevas going for a cover, but the damn ref's down. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. I mean, damn, Cuevas should have known that. He's the one that threw the guy into the fucking ref. That could very well be there, Jake. Could just be a showing off matter. Shepherd going after, set up Cuevas. But Drum Monkey interjected himself. Big knee strike. Takes out the Shepherd and then going right after Cuevas. Oh, what does he have in mind here? Up top with him. Holy shit! Super Frankensteiner. Cover on Cuevas. 1, and only a 1 count. But holy shit, the Drum Monkey going ultra high risk. Now going right to work, another quick cover. But for some reason, the Shepherd in breaking it up. Gets thrown over the top to the apron, and now Drum Monkey going right after him here. Up and over, sunset flip, powerbomb to the floor. And another cover on Cuevas. Drum Monkey is on a fucking roll, folks. But now big inverted atomic drop by Cuevas. That'll change your plans for the evening, I guarantee it. Now Cuevas sending Drum Monkey into the corner. Went for the clothesline. Holy shit, he got caught. Uranagi slam. Cover. And again, only a 1 count. Oh, but there's that quick pile driver taking out Drum Monkey. The Shepherd of Fire going at him. Knee to the jaw. Go to sleep. 2. Oh, and now here we go. The Shepherd of Fire setting up Cuevas here. Takes him down into that chicken wing. Cuevas trying for the ropes, but it doesn't matter in a triple threat match. There's no disqualification, no rope breaks. Cuevas is out of here. Now we are down to the Shepherd of Fire and the Drum Monkey. Big right hand making a pair of them. Reversal by Drum Monkey here. Set a little early and pays for it with the face breaker. Shepherd of Fire picking him up and gets taken down with a shoulder tackle. So two of the youngest competitors here in terms of their experience within the company. Quick knee lift. Oh, wait a minute. Drum has him up, and then there's a cutter taking him down. Now stomp right across the jaw. 1, 2, and no, 2.5. Now kicked right between the shoulder blades. Drum Monkey trying to keep the pressure on Shepherd of Fire here, but Shepherd with the reversal. Now picking up picking up Shepherd here. But now Drum Monkey up and over on the apron, going upstairs. From the top to the bottom, but he got caught. And taken down face first on the floor. Holy shit. You hear the crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and I fucking agree with them. Now scooped up, turned around, and that modified driver, unfortunately on the floor, so no pinfalls will matter. Oh, but Drum Monkey tastes the steel. Now Shepherd of Fire takes him face first. No, but again, Drum Monkey fighting his way back into it, right hands. And there's that jumping knee yet again. The Drum Monkey, the smallest man in the contest. But going right with all those strikes. Now taking Shepherd over to the stairs. And face first on the stairs. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Shepherd of Fire, though, goes right back to the body and then throws Drum Monkey back into the ring. But no, the Drum Monkey again with the reversal. Round the world here, takes him down into that armbar. Has him locked in. And the Shepherd taps out. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner via submission, he is the Drum Monkey, Randall Drum. There we see the Shepherd getting a submission on Cuevas, so both newcomers getting submissions in the match. But the main one that matters in the very end, that round the world into the armbar. Said none of these men are booked for Gold Rush yet. Could that have helped punch Drum Monkey's ticket? Stay tuned to find out. As we get ready for our next match, Terrell the Truth Johnson facing off against better than used Colt Matthews. Who do you have? Place your bets. You know, as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some shout outs to some other great channels around the entire community here. You know, channels like ASWF on the Altered Arcade Network. Of course, JJ Savvy giving you the action there, otherwise known as Fireproof Lowlife. And of course, another one of our great channels on a little bit of a hiatus right now, but Hell's Gate Wrestling. Of course, your host on that, Mrs. U-Taker. And then we have Commonwealth Wrestling, brought to you by Mark Caliber on the channel Mark Caliber 17. And when he's not bringing you wrestling, you can be sure to catch a wide variety of other content like Mortal Kombat, just to name one of the many games he shows on the channel, streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. But of course, if you liked that Battle Royal we had to open the show, be sure to check out Elite Extreme Women. Of course, your host on that, Susie the Elf. And you'll find that on the channel Elite Extreme Women. All women's action all the time. But then, of course, you saw him in the chat at the beginning of the show, one of the originals, back on the air, Lightning Strikes Wrestling with your host, Cowboy John. But maybe you want a break from wrestling. Maybe you need to change gears a little bit. Then be sure to check out my daughter, Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some Friday the 13th. You might get some World of Tanks. You might get some Dead by Daylight. You just never know what she has in store for you. But on those notes, I've been getting word that apparently there is a situation in the back. We have trainers and medical staff tending to Angelita U-Taker at the moment. So as soon as we find out more on that situation, I will be sure to bring it to you. But at the moment, while we're waiting to get more information on that, we're going to go down to ringside for our next contest. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show as well. And Jack Bayou, if I didn't catch you before, welcome to the show. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 285 pounds, he is Terrell, the motherfucking Truth Johnson. Terrell, a veteran of the industry, but has not had the best success here. He'll start to get ahead a little bit and then have another setback. You know, I talked to him earlier this week, and he told me he's not really as frustrated with losing. He's a veteran of the business. He knows it happens. He's more frustrated about starting to move ahead and then kind of falling backwards each time he starts to get ahead. As Terrell takes the ring. Taking his time here, making Colt Matthews sweat it out in the back. So as we await here, his opponent, representing Better Than You. He weighs in at 245 pounds and is accompanied by Orion and Chance Nightwalker. He is Colt Matthews. Better Than You on their way down to ringside. You know, Terrell is going to have to be leery of both men being in the corner here. Oh, you're not here, huh? Jake going with Truth for the win. Oh, Jake Bagwell out there. A little bit of shots there. I see Terrell getting ready. Colt Matthews just relaxing for the moment. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up, and Colt using some leverage to get Terrell back in the corner. Terrell, the heavier of the two competitors. Referee now stepping in, wanting the clean break, and gets one. And another collar elbow tie up, and again right against the ropes immediately. Again, referee stepping between them both, and surprisingly another clean break. Now this time Terrell using his power, pushing Colt back against the ropes. Again, the referee having to step in. And there Terrell now goes downstairs after the break. But Colt reverses the Irish whip, sends Terrell into the corner. Kick right to the ribs. Up and over, diced bread. Now going right after Terrell, shot to the body. Quick double leg takedown. Brings him up, but no, Terrell comes up with that European uppercut. And then a huge spine buster putting down Colt here, then kick right to the knee. But no, Terrell catches him coming in. And then a big clothesline to follow up, and then a kick right between the shoulder blades. Terrell with another kick between the shoulder blades. Now finally bringing Colt up here. Irish whipping him into the corner with authority. Bringing him up at a short elbow right to the ribs, and then a wicked clothesline. Now Colt taking Terrell face first, showing off to the crowd. Now just raining down the elbows into the head of Terrell. But Terrell now sweeps the leg, looks to get the advantage back here. Oh, wait a minute now, ripping at the chin there, that modified camel clutch. But a quick escape there by Colt. And then another clothesline takes down Terrell. And now he's going to take a moment to show off to the crowd about it and tell them how great he thinks he is. Elbow in the corner, and then enziguri. Now Terrell, though, coming back, but no, gets blocked. Forearm there by Colt Matthews. Then goes for the shoulder block and misses. Cover, though, one. Only a 1 count. But Colt looking to get the win quickly here. Double leg takedown, though, by Terrell. He now pulls Colt away from the ropes, and he's going to go for his own quick cover. One, and at one. Colt gets back out, but now Terrell, big shot right across the back and neck. Keeping the pressure on, another elbow right at the back of the head. Now going downstairs and then back upstairs to the body, another elbow to the head. Terrell now slowly just alternating a dissection here of Colt Matthews. But oh, wait a minute, Colt Matthews scoops him up. And there's that huge T-bone like a sack of trash. Now measuring him up. And no, Terrell catches the boot. Was going to be the recoil kick, but Terrell caught him. There's those Uranagi backbreakers, and oh, wait a minute now, up on the apron. Orion up on the apron, the referee telling him to get down. But now Terrell, truth hurts. Rolls through, but under the ropes. Now brought back up here with Terrell, now sending Colt into the turnbuckles. But again, Colt out of the way. Fez press now raining down the right hands. And again, Colt taking a moment to gloat about it. Now finally into a cover, might have been a mistake. Now Truth being pulled away here. Running stomp, putting him down face first. Now tying up the leg here. Modified STF. Has it in. Can Terrell hang on or escape? And he is able to power his way out. But right away, Colt, the front face lock. Terrell, though, quickly escapes. Oh, has him scooped up. Show of strength by Terrell. Military press into the power slam. Now Terrell not letting Colt even get back up now. Picks him up on his own. Front face lock here. And tosses him around by his fucking head. Colt Matthews again with another shoulder block takedown of his own. Now measuring Terrell here. There's that recoil kick right in the jaw. Cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2 7/8. But now Colt Matthews, feeling full of himself, knows he has Terrell in a bad spot. Knee lift into the neck breaker and keeping the pressure on him. Oh, and what's he have here? Has the arm hooked. Face first goes the Truth. And he rolls out to the floor. Smart veteran maneuver. Now Terrell got his bearings for a moment and then comes back in. But got caught by Colt here. Another forearm. Staggers Terrell in the corner, but Terrell fighting his way out of it. Now locking up Colt. Oh, and there's that Dream Street. Pulls him away, kick right to the chest. And then a huge haymaker puts him down. Now Orion looking to get involved. The ref telling him to stay out of it. Oh, but again, Orion up on the apron. Has Terrell distracted. Here comes Colt. Belly to back suplex taking advantage. And now again, Colt with that modified STF has it locked in. But no, Terrell refusing to quit. Big knee lift into another neck breaker. Terrell in trouble. But still trying to fight his way out. Big shoulder block takedown here. Now Terrell, oh, big right hand shot staying on him. Wait a minute. Straight jacket chin lock. Going to work on Colt here, keeping him away from the ropes. Colt able to finally get back vertical and get a reversal. Now picks up Terrell, has him hooked. T-bone suplex like a sack of trash. Now putting the boost to Terrell here. Into the cover. 1, 2, and it is over. There we see on the replay that T-bone and then the kip up was not enough, and Terrell with that Uranagi backbreaker. You see immediately Colt Matthews buckling. And right here, the truth hurts. But right underneath the rope. And there's that T-bone for the second time and the kip up. For ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Colt Matthews. So, big win for Colt to get back on track. But it does make you wonder how much was him and how much was the assistants. As we get ready for our next contest. Of course, it has already been announced that at Gold Rush, this past Thursday on our special edition, Violence Incarnate won the right to face the tag team champions. But before we get there, Ian Cross goes one-on-one with Matt Outlaw. Who do you have? Place your bets. Of course, Bill Haight already telling Matt Outlaw to get it done, going over some last-minute instructions with him. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to shout out some more people here. You know, of course, another one of the great channels. You see him in the chat there. Caleb James, bringing you Global Wrestling Affliction, the real GWA. And you will find that exclusively on the Fractured Reality Studios network. Then, of course, one of my favorite companies to compete in. They're 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm talking about Leaning Towards Death on the Blaze Radio Network with your boy Blaze McCoy. Then, of course, just wrapped up the King and Queen of the Maverick tournaments. Getting ready to start a new chapter in Maverick Championship Wrestling. D-Train and the boys. So be sure to tune into Maverick, the channel of Maverick Championship Wrestling as well. So you never miss a minute of what they're going to start bringing here. Turning the whole thing up and around on the side of its fucking ears. Then, of course, we have Monstar Factory Entertainment. You saw him in the chat earlier today. Getting ready to wrap up his Season 2, but bringing you created wrestlers through the community, mixing them up with industry superstars. And if he's not bringing you wrestling there, he might be bringing you some reaction work with him and his daughter. You might even get some cooking lessons with Chef Sean. You just never know what he's going to bring to you. But then, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about my favorite time frame. I'm talking about the 80s, where the hair was big and the clothes were small. So if you want to take a trip back to 1986, then you got to be sure to check out Midwest Pro Wrestling, exclusively on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. And of course, your host on there, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz, bringing you the action. And speaking of action, we are headed down to ringside for our next contest. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 283 pounds. Representing the Beatdown Crew. And accompanied to the ring by Brandon Ace. He is Ian Cross. Oh, well, goddamn it, Bastage. I ain't that goddamn old. You know, I'm still young enough to leave from this booth and come down there and slap you even balder than you thought you could be. I'll slap your goddamn eyebrows off. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is one half of the Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions, representing Ruthless Incorporated. And he is accompanied to the ring by the current World Heavyweight Champion, Bill Haight. He is Wild Matt Outlaw. As you see both men getting ready, here we go. Collar elbow tie up middle of the ring, side headlock by Matt Outlaw to start with. Turning it into a overhead wrist lock and then a heel trip to take down Ian. And again, collar elbow tie up into the wrist lock. Keeping good control here of Ian so far. Now again, breaking him down, switching from the wrist lock into the armbar. But no, quick reversal by Ian. Fujiwara armbar locked in. Oh, and the wrestling's over. A running knee lift by Matt Outlaw. It takes Ian up and over, tossing him around. Oh, and then a huge, but Ian coming right back into it. Now stomping away. Now sends Matt Outlaw off the ropes here. Dropped down by Ian. Went for the clothesline, but a duck under by Outlaw. But still snatched up. Taken down face first. Now Ian with that knee right across the back of the neck, showing off to the crowd. Now Ian going to work, trying to soften up the knees. Now you have to know, both these guys have got to have it on their mind to soften up their opponent. You know, still 2 weeks away, but any advantage you can get between now and then. Now high back body drop and then kick right across the chest. Oh, and now Ian with words for Bill Haight, and Bill Haight getting right back up with him. Huge German suplex, though. Mad Outlaw right after him, but here comes Ian again. European uppercut. And then a bicycle kick catches Outlaw flush. Ian going back after the leg, but gets kicked away, and then a big clothesline by Mad Outlaw. And now choking away here on Ian. Quick jawbreaker, though, by Ian, getting a little separation as Outlaw was closing in again. Now stomp right down to the breadbasket. Now stomp to the arm as well. Ian trying to put the boots here to Mad Outlaw. And again, there is that leg just putting the pressure on the neck. But Mad Outlaw getting his way up. Another high knee lift takes him down. So Mad Outlaw, a veteran of the industry everywhere. And going to work as well here again. Oh, wait a minute. And there's that leg sweep. Ian now trying to get back, kick right between the shoulder blades, and now showing off a little bit here. Oh, not a problem at all there, guys. You know, I always enjoy that. But out of nowhere, wait a minute. There is the fiery pit chokeslam out of nowhere. But Brandon Ace had the ref tied up and distracted. Now big forearm across the back from Ian. Ian now has him up. Driving him down face first again. Cover by Ian, one, and only a 1 count. But again, Mad Outlaw showing the veteran maneuver here, getting his way out of it. And now measuring Ian. Oh, wait a minute, has him set. The Highway to Hell connects. Cover 1, 2, and no, 2.5. And Mad Outlaw upset with the ref. Now going to work on the leg of Ian now, just trying to soften up anything he can get. Big clothesline. And then there's that Polish hammer now scooping him up into a power slam. And right on the back of the neck, and Ian is out cold. Mad Outlaw dropped him right on the back of his neck in that power slam. And Ian went limp. Could this be a sign of things to come in 2 weeks? There we see on the replay, right there, the Highway to Hell. Not enough to get the job done. Minerva, welcome to the show. And there we see that power slam right on his neck. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Wild Matt Outlaw. So we will see if that brings anything momentum-wise. Now, as people saw before, the way we got #1 contenders is we had three tag teams go at it. And then we had 3 more tag teams go at it. The winners faced off against each other. So this week, to see who steps up, we've got the Blackhearts. We've got the Deadly Desire. And then we have a new team of Jerica Page and Steffi. They've not gotten me a name yet. But we will see which one of these teams steps up first. Who do you have? Place your bets. As folks are placing their bets, I'm going to get some more shout-outs to all the great channels in the area done. I'm talking about channels like Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Of course, your host on that, everyone's favorite Drunken Dragon Clown, Shifty. And of course, you're going to find that exclusively on the Platinum Dragon Studios network. And then you just saw him in the chat, but Raging Chaos Wrestling, bringing you creation streams and then a huge variety of other content. Things like Dead by Daylight. You might get some Borderlands. You might get some Red Dead Redemption. You never know what that blue-haired freak Frozen Rage is going to throw at you. But then another one of the originals in the area, bringing you post-apocalyptic action. I'm talking about RWO, Renegades Wrestling Organization. Of course, your host on that, everyone's angry asshole, Pete Wall. And you'll find that exclusively on the Pillar to Post Network. Mark Caliber here going with Cassie's team. I have not fired you. You went and got your dumbass retired by getting beat. You know, the last one I'll throw out here, another post-apocalyptic channel. Of course, Savage Warfare Wrestling. And of course, your host on that, the mean one, Mean Joey Green. And you'll find that exclusively on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. Dr. Anus Tickler is where you're going to find it. But we are going to head back down to ringside. Minerva going with Jerica's team here. I said a new tag team. I don't have a team name for them yet. They're supposed to get back to me on that. But the following is a triple threat elimination match, where the last team standing advances to the finals. On their way down to the ring first at a combined weight of 395 pounds, representing Salagia. On the left, you have Faith. On the right, Cassie Madam Red. They are collectively known as the Deadly Desire. Of course, Deadly Desire, they have had opportunities in the past, but have not been able to capitalize on them. Can they earn themselves a trip to the finals with a win here today? And of course, on our next show, we will have the other triple three corners match there and see who will join them. But the next team on their way to the ring at a total combined weight of 291 pounds. On the left, you have Roxanne Winters. On the right, Jonah Jett. They represent and are collectively known as the Blackhearts. Now, the two women have been on a little bit of a roll lately. So can they keep up their momentum here? course, with this being that tornado-style match, I will keep up with the action as best I can throughout it. And ladies and gentlemen, they're the last team, their opponents. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 297 pounds. First on her way down to the ring now, she is the evil angel, Jerica Page. Now, of course, all of these women already having action earlier today as part of the Battle Royal. So we will see if that plays a factor in this match. And her tag team partner, this is Steffi. On her way down to the ring now. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. All 6 women going at it. Jericho with a quick drop kick onto Faith here. As Roxanne going right after Steffi. Kick right to the head. As Jonah and Cassie square off. Quick roll through super kick by Cassie right to the jaw of Jonah. Meanwhile, Jericho pulling Faith up, taking her down face first. As Steffi now going after Roxanne, working on the arm. Quick shooting star by Steffi. Look for Steffi to take a chance often in this match. Now, Jericho pulling Faith up, quick forearm. Now sends Faith over the top to the floor. As Roxanne got rid of Steffi, then went right after Cassie. The Blackhearts on their own, but Cassie taking advantage of both of them. Now finally the numbers game catching up with Cassie here. As the Blackhearts going after her. Quick head scissor takeover onto Cassie by Roxanne. Meanwhile, everyone else making their way back into the ring. Faith with that big clothesline onto Jericho. Single leg drop kick from Jonah right onto Steffi here. So I'm trying to keep up as best I can here now as Cassie going after Jericho. 2 women who know each other very well. But Roxanne grabbing Cassie from behind, taking her down to the mat. Meanwhile, Steffi tied up here by Jonah. Steffi, though, fighting her way out of it, it looks like. As Faith going after Jericho, takes her down with that wicked lariat. The Blackhearts definitely having the longest time as a team together. And you can see it right there as Jonah cut off Steffi, who was going for Roxanne. But now Jonah up on top. Just waiting, almost like she's measuring just in case. There it is from the top to the bottom, but crashes and burns. Meanwhile, Roxanne going right after Steffi here. Big chop. But oh, quick cover attempt there by Jericho. Oh, thank you very much there, John. I always appreciate that. Now, wait a minute. Getting pulled back. Faith eating the canvas there from Jericho. Meanwhile, reverse chinlock onto Roxanne. Roxanne refusing to get up, though. Ducks out of the way that kick from Cassie. Meanwhile, Jonah sent back in. Reverse DDT by Cassie. Oh, and Jonah eats the mat. On the other side, though, Faith and Jerica, the two women, have been going at it almost since the beginning. Steffi now setting up Jonah here again. Rolling neckbreaker once again, taking her to the mat. And Roxanne is the first woman eliminated by Cassie. Now Cassie going right over, looking to finish it off. Oh, but Steffi up and over, taking out both women. Cassie only got a little bit of it, but she got all of that top rope Hurricane Rana to the floor. Steffi on fire already. Sends Cassie right into Jonah here. Now Jonah going after Steffi. Cassie all the way across the ringside area on the floor now. Jonah now sends her under the bottom rope as Jerica takes out Faith with that rolling neck breaker as well. Leg drop onto Steffi from from Jonah. Now both women looks like going to take turns working on Steffi here. There's that big right hand from Jonah. Cassie with a cover. 1, 2, and 3. Cassie with their second elimination. Picking up the quick elimination on Steffi after Jonah doing the work. And there's the long kiss goodnight on Jonah. Cover. 1, 2. And the Blackhearts have been eliminated. But now Jerica looking to go back after Cassie. But here, this is going to be the problem here for Jerica. Trapezius claw locked in. Refuses to quit, sweeps the leg, and then goes right back after Cassie. This could be the opportunity for Jerica, though. Faith on the floor, butterfly backbreaker by Jerica. She has Cassie one-on-one, not taking advantage. You can see from our vantage point here, Faith starting to stir. Oh, and there's that flatliner there by Cassie. Goes to pick up Jerica here. It's a 2-on-1 advantage for the Deadly Desire, but right now, Faith recovering on the floor as Cassie slings down Jerica by the arm. But now Cassie with that reverse chinlock, middle of the ring on Jerica. But again, Jerica fights her way out. But now Cassie snaps the back of the neck right down across the shin. And now just stomping away on Jerica here. This is the advantage. And again, just stomping away now right on the face. Here comes Faith after Jerica. Show of strength has her locked in. Round the world we go. Finally lets her go on it. Cover by Cassie. 1, 2, and again Jerica kicks out. Jerica refusing to stay down even though the odds are against her. Quick drop toe hold into the STF by Cassie. And that is finally it. Too much. So as we can see, the numbers game finally catching up to Jerica. So there we see Jerica trying for that quick cover on Faith early. Those two women stayed with each other most of the match. As Steffi caught that big right hand from Jonah. And Cassie immediately capitalizing on the cover. And a lot of people thought it was over right here, the big giant airplane swing. The crowd chanting, it's awesome. Cassie showing teamwork, moving right in for the cover right after. No chance for Jericho to breathe, but still escaped. But in the end, the numbers game, as I said, too much. And your winners advancing to the finals. The team of Deadly Desire. So we will see on our next show just who they will be facing, as we will have another triple threat match. As we get ready for our next contest, singles action here, as Scuzz takes on Michael Carter. So who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw the last couple of shout-outs that I know of around here. Of course, one of the newer channels in the area, Demented, bringing you Annihilation Pro Wrestling. Of course, you'll find that exclusively on a channel named Demented. And then, of course, we've been talking about tournaments all around the area. One of the biggest ones, a tag team tournament, grabbing teams from around the world. Of course, you're going to find that exclusively in Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling. But if he's not bringing you that, you might get some Dead by Daylight. You might get some Detroit. You might get some other wrestling action. You never know what page the Yellow Pages is going to turn to next. But then, of course, a second tag team. We've seen the best of the weight classes over in UKWF. Now we find the best in tag team action. And you'll find that tournament exclusively on UKWF 3LW. Your host in that, Omar Wolf, just had a show earlier. So be sure to check that out. Get caught up with the rankings. And you will find that exclusively on UKWF 3LW Omar Wolf. As you see right there in the chat. Oh, not a problem at all there. And then, of course, one of the last ones I'm going to shout out. The biggest collection of freaks and sideshows you've ever seen. I'm talking about the Underground Circus. You, of course, your crazy ringmaster on that. The Wild-Eyed Yeti. And all these channels you can find exclusively on my page. If you don't find them on the front of it, check my subscriber list. And, of course, give them a look. Check out all their shows. Give them a thumbs up. Subscribe to the content. And, of course, if you like what you've been seeing here today, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. But speaking of action, here we go. Two big behemoths, one-on-one. Let's go back to ringside. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 261 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, this is Scuzz. God damn, need a drink after trying that shit. I don't know how y'all do that. Then again, I just wanted a reason for him to take another fucking drink. Of course, the Ministry of Mayhem's own has been on quite a roll, just getting his last win over the Shepherd of Fire. Not a part of Gold Rush yet, but you know that's on his mind heading into this match. So this will not be for the faint of heart. Two big men known for power maneuvers. Presenting the Beatdown Crew. He weighs in at 340 pounds. Michael Carter. Of course, so far, looking at Gold Rush, the Beatdown Crew making a very large accounting for themselves as Violence Incarnate challenged for the Dominating Duo titles. And Brandon Ace will be in that four-way dance for the international title. So far, the only man who's not on the card is this one right here. There you see Scuzz rolling his shoulders, getting ready. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. All right away, Carter picking Scuzz up. As I mentioned, power maneuvers early. Military press power slam. Now putting the boots to Scuzz. Carter trying to keep control here. Wrist lock here into the hammer lock. Scuzz with a quick reverse elbow. And now Scuzz with a side Russian leg sweep taking down Carter. And then a kick right across the chest. Like I said, two big men who love to bring the power game. Scuzz now bringing Carter up and then face first right into the canvas. Now scooping up Carter here. Scuzz holding him up. 340 display of power driving him down to the canvas. Carter, though, catches that leg. Dragon screw leg whip tapes over Scuzz. Now stomping away off the arm and wrist area. Now bringing him back, taking him face first into the canvas with his own version. Now locking him in, camel clutch, middle of the ring. But Scuzz quick to escape, tripping up Carter here. Now big forearm, double axe handle right across the back as well. Scuzz ducks under the clothesline attempt though. But again, Carter snatches him up, throws him into the corner. Big boot catches him flush. But again, Scuzz fighting his way out of it. Neither of these big men able to keep the advantage very long here. Scuzz with a handful of hair drives Carter back face first again to the canvas. Now being brought up here, scoop up. Scuzz holding him up. Hot shotting him across the top rope. Now laying in that right hand over and over to the forehead. Now stomping down right on the jaw. Scuzz keeping the advantage here. Trapezius claw locked in. And again, right back to that trapezius claw. If Scuzz can knot up that trapezius area there, that'll prevent a lot of Carter's power gain. And again, taking him down face first. Nothing pretty or scientific about it, just a beating. 1, 2, no, at 2. Carter with the shoulder up right before the referee hits 2. Now quick leg sweep there by Carter, putting the boots over to Scuzz here. Now has him up, brings him over, face first into the corner, and gonna take him back in over and over again. Now Carter picks Scuzz up here, big clothesline. Ducks under the one from Scuzz. High back body drop from Michael Carter. And there's a big spine buster to cap it off. Oh, now Carter getting ready. We know what this is leading up for. That big single boot kick catches him flush. And there it is. There's the 3 count. I got a little distracted there as my lovely wife bringing in our boy. Out of nowhere, though, Carter with that big kick puts down Scuzz for the 3 count. There we see on the replay, turned him inside out. For your winner, Michael Carter. And while he yells at the ref, I'm going to spend a couple minutes with my wife and my boy. Of course, my lovely wife up here at the booth with me there, of course, with our son. As we get ready for tag team action, as the family takes on the Plaguebringers. Who do you have? Place your bets. As folks place their bets, I gotta get a drink here. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I needed a drink. I brought something for the wife, and of course, brought something for a boy here as well. But here we go, down to ringside. The following tag team event is scheduled for one fall. On their way down to the ring first at a combined weight of 475 pounds. As you saw, Shadow Press, his tag team partner. He is that voodoo witch doctor, Jack Bayou. They are collectively known as the Family. Well, thank you very much there, Bassage. Definitely appreciate that. Of course, Bassage rooting for the family here. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, weighing in at a combined weight of 635 pounds. First, we have Holland Hound. His tag team partner, The Virus, representing Salagia. They are collectively known as the Plague Bringers. Yes, Anthony takes after the old man, except I don't drink milk. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Shadow Press starting off with Holland Hound. Quick collar elbow tie-up. Go behind by Shadow Press. Standing switch there by Holland Hound. Takes him down, keeping the waist lock control. And then tossed over to the side. Now went for the reverse elbow, but Shadow Press stopped it. But Holland Hound caught him coming in, takes him down face first. Now Holland Hound tying up Shadow Press. Tagging to Jack Bayou here. You know, and a quick running spear Of course, the Plague Bringers have had a couple opportunities for tag team gold, but have not been successful. And the family looking to build up a ranking here to get their first opportunity. Quick European uppercut. Now big overhand right. Series of shots here. Wrist lock applied. Quick roll through into a quick takeover there by Jack Bayou. Nicely done. But Holland right back on him. Side Russian leg sweep takes him down. Now picks him up, taking him over here. What does Holland have in mind? Took too long. Couldn't make up his mind. Jack making it up for him. As now Jack sweeps the leg and now kicks right across the chest. And one right to the side of the face. Now Bayou scoops him up, slamming him right on the back of the apron there. The small of his back catching the edge. Quick escape, though, from Holland. Needs to really get in here and look at making a tag. Now right hands, repeated shots, staggering Bayou. Holland just putting a beating on Bayou here, and so far doing it on his own. Now scoops him up, but Bayou floats over from behind, reverse DDT. Now brings Holland up, another kick right across the chest and jaw area. Oh, they're taking it down. Now Bayou getting involved, reverse DDT again. Went for that jab, but nobody there. Quick crucifix takedown, though, by Bayou. Or, excuse me, on Bayou. But not able to follow up. And he gave Bayou more time again. Another mistake by Holland here. And Bayou looking to make him pay for it. Elbow drop off the top to the back. Bayou trying to get the crowd behind him, but they're not having it. But a quick clothesline, make it a pair. Ducks under the one from Holland. Snap power slam to take him over. Now another snap jab. This one connects. Sends him off the ropes. Pop-up cutter connects. Now tying up. Going here for that quick, almost submission here. Looks like a dragon sleeper, but doesn't have it locked in very well from my vantage point. Holland escaped, but walked right into another spear. Holland in trouble, but able to reach up and tag in the virus. Quick clothesline, but no. Eats a reverse elbow and then a spear again. But now the virus up. The virus, the biggest man out of the contest. Now putting the advantage down. 1, 2. The virus now getting fired up. Now stomp right to the arm here. As I mentioned, the virus, the biggest man here. Went for the Superman punch, but missed. And again misses. Jack Bayou having it well scouted. Now has the virus tied up, bracing him against the ropes here. Sends him off to the far side. Quick counter, but no, wait a minute. Jack Bayou, pop-up cutter. Keith Kumpa, welcome to the show. Only a 2 count after that. at Rainbow Cutter. Now kick right to the back of the Virus. Stomp to the face. Bayou looking to keep the pressure on here. Now just rubbing his face in the middle of the ring. Now stomp right to the small of the back, making a pair. 3 for 3, and now Bayou just putting the boots here to the Virus. Anything that he can get his boots connecting with. Hammerlock now controlling the Virus on the mat. American Berserk, welcome to the show. Double knees right across the spine of the Virus. And again, Bayou just putting the boots to him now off the ropes. Running frog splash there. Now picks him up. Powerbomb stacks him up. 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count, but Bayou reversing it into a Boston Crab. Meanwhile, Shadow Press double arm suplex. Oh, I bet you are there, Brandon. And from what I've already been told from my little handy-dandy side pager here, my Bills won as well. Now getting measured here. Running stomp by Shadow Press. Now taking in face first here. And over shots now. Shadow Press opening up on the Virus. Right now they have the 2-on-1 advantage, but not putting it to use here as Shadow Press scooped all the way up. Cross bomb connects. Oh, now goozled up. The Virus with the choke slam. And a big spear catching Shadow Press out of the blue. Now a series of clotheslines, a quick duck under, jumping clothesline by the Virus. Now it again has Shadow Press goozled, another choke slam. Now picks up Shadow Press. Sends him into the corner here of the Plaguebringers. Now putting the boots to him. Quick tag by Holland Hoon here, in and now taking place, putting the boots to him as well. Fast tags in and out by the Plaguebringers. Just stomping away, looking to cave in the chest of Shadow Press. Big drop kick to cap it off. Into the cover, 1, 2. Oh, and the Virus had Bayou tied up. Another big spear there by Hollenhoon this time. Now Hollenhoon double leg takedown. Oh, using that bottom rope as a guillotine right on the Shadow Press. Now Hollenhoon setting him up. Rolling brainbuster, leg hooked, 1, 2, and again Shadow Press kicks out. Now getting pulled up with a shoulder block takedown. Hollenhoon with a shoulder block of his own. Both these teams, as I mentioned at the beginning, looking to get back into the discussion of title contention. Big power slam by Hollenhoon onto Shadow Press, and then cuts him off from getting over to his corner. And another big spear into the cover, 1, 2, and again Shadow Press kicking out. Showing all the heart in the world here. Now both of the Plague Bringers with a series of kicks. Pretty much lighting up Shadow Press into the cover. And this time, Bayou in to break it up. And get snatched up here by Hollenhund. 2-on-1 advantage. Shadow Press, though, sends him into the corner. The Plague Bringers with the advantage, but Shadow Press not letting him use it. Now there's the quick shoulder tackle. Oh, what does he have in mind? Digging under the ring for some toys. Missed the chair shot. Now thrown through the ropes here by Shadow Press. What does he have in mind? Kick to the ribs. What is Shadow Press going to do? Has him up. Powerbomb on the fucking apron. Now scooped up. Fireman's carry. Not sure where he's going to look to deposit him here. But wherever he had in mind, Shadow Press ain't having it. Now sends him under the bottom rope. Elbow right to the face. Now leg drop on the apron. Diving tag, in comes Hollenhund. But gets snatched up and taken over. T-bone slam. Now Shadow Press setting him up. Kick to the ribs. Double arm DDT, planting him into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count now. 2-on-1 advantage here for the family. Big clothesline. Make it a pair. Ducks under the clothesline from Hollenhund into the power slam. Picks him up. Flatliner face first. There's another big pickup, scooping up Hollenhund. Takes him over into the corner. Running power slam out of it. This could be their moment, but playing around too much. Here comes Hollenhund, Thez press. Series of right hands over and over. Now looking to bring him up here. Now tag in, bring him back in. The Virus here in Hollenhund keeping the chair up and staying in the ring. Now kick right to the chest. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Hollenhund busted open from Shadow Press. Shadow Press taking matters into his own hands. Oh, now what does Shadow Press have in mind? Taking the Virus over towards the steps, but the Virus fighting back. Now sends him down, and as soon as the Virus had the upper hand, here comes Jack Bayou. But he also goes to the right. Here comes the Virus again. Taking him over, throwing him underneath the bottom rope. Elbow right to the throat. Now the Plague Bringers have the advantage. The Virus going upstairs. And he just got caught. You hear the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Cover by Shadow Press. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Out of nowhere, Shadow Press catching him with the cutter and getting the pinfall. As you see earlier action, that spear right to the ribs. Take nothing away from the Plague Bringers. And a return spear, but wasn't enough. One chance too many by the virus. And ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Plague Bringers. I agree, Bassage. Fantastic match by both teams here. Letting it all hang out. Oh yeah, they did. I tried to give you a little bit of credit there, but nope, they lost. Good win by the family, my bad boys. But as we get ready for the main event, it's been a while, so we brought back Faction Warfare. Now, of course, this is in this case, 8-woman elimination match. 15 count on the floor. As we have the Ministry of Mayhem going up against the Dynasty. Angelita already going with the Mayhem women. Who do you have place your bets? Excuse me real quick, folks. I am sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Had a business matter to take care of. Oh, Lordy. Well, here we go. I already know the missus, of course, going with our daughters. Of course, the following contest is your main event of the evening and is a faction warfare match. on her way down to the ring first. The first team weighing in at a total combined weight of 752 pounds. First we have the Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. Big Tito, welcome to the show. Oh, I always appreciate that. You know, like Tito here, if you like what you've been seeing today, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. Ladies and gentlemen, her first partner. She is the former Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion. It's Shulky. Shulky, who had the opportunity earlier to capture the world title, to capture another opportunity for the world title, came up just short. Of course, you see Mrs. U-Taker, hashtag Shulky strong, hashtag Mayhem strong. And again, most of these women, just like earlier today, double duty. So most of them have been in the ring before today. So we will see if that conditioning plays a factor for them on both sides. There's 2 women down, 2 to go. And you know, making her return tonight. We already saw her once in the Battle Royal. But ladies and gentlemen, their tag team partners. Introducing on the left, the Goddess of Pain. On the right, Mrs. U-Taker. They are collectively known as the Vixens of Pain. Of course, Goddess making her return today. The Vixens of Pain, former Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions. So as we see the 4 Mayhem women ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 558 pounds. On her way down to the ring first, representing the Dynasty, Ava Marie Nightwalker. Ava Marie, the first member here of the Dynasty in the ring. Oh, Lord, bastard. Well, hopefully they ain't got no Monday night games then. Or Thursday, for that matter. Now, hold on. Don't I get a say in this shit? Y'all are agreeing out there for me. Maybe y'all ought to take that up with the wife. Yeah, you may want to take that up with the missus. And ladies and gentlemen, the first partners on their way to the ring. They are your current Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions. On the left, Sophia Nightwalker. On the right, Melody Divine. They are the Divine Knights. We await their last partner on her way down here in just a minute. She is the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion, Trinity Nightwalker. Trinity leaving the belt in the back. But we now know, courtesy of earlier today, Trinity will be facing off here against Susie the Elf. There we see referee calls for the bell. Both women going with that quick diving clothesline, both missing. Now quick leg drop by Ava. And goes for a second. Now getting brought up here, but quick European uppercut from Molly. Now Molly sending Ava over to the ministry corner. Big forearm. And a clothesline to the back of the neck. Now pulling up Ava, but Ava counters with a quick arm drag. But now wait a minute, Dragon Sleeper locked in. But quick escape from Molly though, looking to get right back into the mix here. Straight jacket DDT planting Ava. But now, wait a minute, quick tag to Mrs. U-Taker, but Ava taking her over, taking control right away. Snapmares her over, bringing her to the Dynasty corner. Now tag bringing in Melody Divine. Now another takeover here, nice snapmare. Again, controlling the momentum here. But there, Mrs. U-Taker, quick drop kick. They're going to turn things around right away. Now middle of the ring, though, has that neck vice locked in. Both these teams still really jockeying for a position, trying to get that advantage to give them a numbers advantage. But now Mrs. U-Taker sends Melody over the top. Went for a weapon, but missed. Melody right out of the way. Now being taken face first into the apron. Now getting brought up here. Melody sent face first into the apron here. Of course, there is a 15 count on the floor, so that could be a factor. Referee up to a 9 count. It's only a 15. These women better get back in. Now both women more concerned with putting a beating on. Wait a minute. Melody slid in. Oh, and at the last minute, Mrs. U-Taker makes it. I thought for a minute that they were going to try and pull a fast one. And now Melody's still in the ring. Every time Mrs. U-Taker gets an advantage, Melody was nailing her. Tag was made to Sophia, but Melody just hung around. Now quick snapmare takeover onto Sophia. Mrs. U-Taker now tagging back in Molly. Now kick right to the ribs. But Sophia fighting back right away. Sorry about that, folks, as Melody now taking over on Sophia here. These women are almost spending as much time on the floor. quick toss in, but no. Sophia counters quick arm drag. Now right hands over and over. And a kick right to the ribs. And guillotine leg drop, taking her down. Now putting the boots to her. One right across the side of the face. As you can see, tag made, in comes Shulky, and immediately drilled. Now Melody Divine picking her back up, sends Shulky over to the Dynasty's corner. Quick shot into it, and then off the ropes here, running Bulldog. Now tag back into Ava. Now Shulky thrown back in the Dynasty corner. But no, Shulky out of the way, but Ava quick athleticism to avoid any injury or anything. But not quick enough to avoid getting caught by Shulky and snapmared over. Now driving the point of the elbows right into the shoulders. Now off the ropes, big boot onto Ava. And Ava comes up with a quick jawbreaker, got a little bit of separation, and then there's that drop kick. Now slamming Shulky face first into the mat. Oh, and wait a minute. Around the post, double boots right to the jaw. But Shulky with that quick back body drop, getting a little bit of separation there. Big right hand. Now sends Ava over to the Ministry corner. But Ava out of the way. Sends Shulky back over to the Dynasty corner. Again gets elevated, but again eats that elbow. We saw Ava just do this. Here she goes again around the ring post. 2 feet to the face. And Ava now going upstairs. And there's that moon stomp connecting. But now Ava just measuring Shulky here. Shulky's up and out of the way quickly. Went to try to get towards a tag, but got caught right away into a neck breaker. Now getting pulled up here again by the hair. There's that right hand right to the jaw. Into the cover. 1, 2... And no, at 2.5. Now Ava putting the bad mouth on the former world champion. Kick to the ribs. And there's that modified brainbuster from Ava into a cover. 1, 2. And no, again Shulky kicks out. Now Ava measuring her off the ropes. Big knee lift into the neck breaker. Pulling Shulky away from the ropes. Stomp to the ribs. Continuing to put the boots to her. Double knees right across the spine once again. Shoki has been in there for a while. Has taken a lot of punishment. Now tossed back into the corner. Big clothesline. Snapmare out by Ava. Rolling neck snap to cap it off. Now Ava, not sure what she's doing, but she did let Shoki make the tag. And here comes Mrs. U-Taker, House of Fire. Now Ava avoids the one there, the knee lift, and now sends Mrs. U-Taker to the corner here, the Dynasty. Now big clothesline in the corner, Snapmares are out of it. Rolling neck snap from Mrs. U-Taker as well. Now getting pulled back and then stomped down face first. Now tag from Ava, bringing Sophia back in, and oh, she clotheslined her over the top rope for good measure. What is Ava doing? Off the far side, holy shit! Ava up and over the top rope to the floor, wiping out Mrs. U-Taker. Now Sophia out there after her leg sweep right onto the floor. But now Mrs. U-Taker, double leg takedown. Got a little bit of separation. Now has Sophia, rolls her underneath the bottom rope. Sophia quick to get up though. Both women trading shots here, but Mrs. U-Taker has her gut wrenched. Takes Sophia over. Gut wrench suplex, rolls the hips, rolls through. Number 2. Now Mrs. U-Taker picking up Sophia. Sophia with a quick arm drag go to escape. Oh, and there's that big shot. And double knees find the mark. Brings up Mrs. U-Taker. Sophia now sends her into the corner. Sophia now measuring her here. Looks like Ava and Melody doing some trash talking here. Oh, Mrs. U-Taker caught the boot. And wait a minute, into an ankle lock. Caught the boot and turned it into an ankle lock. Not able to get the submission, though. Instead, Sophia sending her right back into the Dynasty corner. And again, off the ropes, big clothesline. Snapmare brings her over and a rolling neck snap to cap it off. Now tag bringing back in Melody, but Mrs. U-Taker making it over. Diving tag brings in Goddess. Goddess immediately taking down Thez Press. Right hands going to work. Now Goddess single leg drop kick, looking to get the advantage back. Went for a second, but got pushed out of the way. Melody around we go. Head scissor takeover. Right now, the Dynasty women with a temporary 4-on-3 advantage. But now Melody, quick head scissor takeover again off the jawbreaker. Goddess now European uppercut. Now going to work and stomping on the fingers, and then a kick right to the spine. Now Goddess sends her into the Ministry corner. As Mrs. Utaker makes her way back up, sides are even once again. And Goddess up and over, reverse DDT, legs hooked. And no, Melody out at 2. Tag back into Molly Shamrock. And now Molly ripping at the face of Melody here, raking the eyes and face. Now off the ropes, Verta Breaker connects into the cover. 1, 2, and no, again Melody kicks out. Now Melody with a quick fireman's carry onto Molly. And Melody setting her up into that huge, drops her down face first from the pump handle. Now off that bitter end. Going to pick her up, but Molly with a quick double leg. Quick tag bringing Ava in. Here comes Ava. And again, both women, just like the beginning of the match, going with the high-risk maneuvers. Both of them missing. But this time, Molly getting the advantage. Went for that submission hold, and in came Sophia right away and broke it up. Now takes Molly down, reverse DDT. It is breaking down in here, folks. Now after that exchange, Sophia back out on the apron. Both women were down. Molly finally getting back up, going after Ava here. Into a cover. 1. And at 2, Sophia breaks it up. And as Goddess tried to come over, Sophia caught her coming in. Oh, now off the ropes. Boom, shakalaka. Molly got all of it, pulls Ava all the way to the other side of the ring, into the cover. 1, 2, and again Melody kicks out. As Shulky had the other women tied up. Now in for it again, but again out of the way. Yeah, it looked like Melody was going to come in, and Shulky tied her up and took her out because I don't see her on the apron at the moment. Ava now series of elbows and knees. Now calling for Mrs. Utaker to get back up. Big clothesline. Both women over the top. Ava lands on her feet, but in the wrong area of town. German suplex from Molly. And Molly throws Ava in, or excuse me, no, that's Mrs. Utaker. Throws her into the stairs. Now sends her down the other side of the apron here. Now Ava thrown back under the bottom rope here, but making her way over. There's the tag. In comes Sophia. But Mrs. Utaker going to try and get rid of her right away. Powerbomb stacks her up. 1. And Trinity in to make the save. And then ducks in between the Vixens of Pain, letting them collide with each other. Oh, and in comes Melody Divine as well with a shot of her own. It is breaking down here, people. Oh, Sophia sends Mrs. Utaker right into that barricade. And face first into the apron. Oh, now Sophia has the bat. Going after Mrs. Utaker with the bat. Mrs. Utaker out of the way there and knocks the bat loose. But now Sophia's sent in. Mrs. Utaker follows. Sophia pulling herself up as Mrs. U-Taker goes and makes the tag. In comes Shulky, but eats a reverse elbow from Sophia and then a clothesline over the top rope to the floor. So these two teams know each other very well. Most of these women here since day one. Now, looked like Mrs. U-Taker was going to go after Sophia, but Sophia quick to avoid it, but went right into the arms of Shulky. Now Shulky setting up Sophia in the neutral corner here. Oh, has her up on her shoulders, bringing her out from the corner. Burning hammer. Into the cover. And before the ref could even get down for the pin, we have Goddess and Molly in. We have Melody Divine in as well. And Sophia now has Shulky again. Referee really close to losing control of this entire contest. Code Breaker connects. Cover. 1, 2. Now kick right to the ribs. But now Sophia's sent over into the ministry corner. Tag back into Mrs. U-Taker. Has her up. And they're climbing up top. What do they have in mind? A double belly to back superplex. Holy shit! Now Mrs. U-Taker trying to get the crowd behind her here going. Sophia kicks her off. Goes to pick her up, but a quick arm drag by Mrs. U-Taker. You have to wonder at what point fatigue starts to become a factor for these women. As was mentioned, most of them competing at the beginning of the show tonight. Now Sophia being sent off the ropes into her own corner. Little bit of a gamble by Mrs. U-Taker. Oh, went after Ava, but Ava socked her back. Oh, and there's that big chop. Oh, not a problem at all there, Omar. Like I said, any time you spend here, I always appreciate it. It may still be a bit, though. These women are letting it all out, and no one's letting it go. Looked like Mrs. U-Taker was going to go for that blackout chokeout. But Melody with the counter, and there's the Shining Wizard into the Bulldog. Now getting tossed over there by the arm with the modified monkey flip. Now Melody sends Mrs. U-Taker back into the corner. Ava now with a quick shot. She pushes Ava away. Now Mrs. U-Taker throwing Melody across the ring. But Melody reverses again. Oh, and Ava with a quick shot onto Mrs. U-Taker from the apron. Melody power bombs her over, stacks her up. 1, 2, and no, at the last minute, Goddess with the save. Almost very reminiscent of how the Divine Knights won the Ravishing Pair titles with that stack-up powerbomb. Oh, good Lord, Omar. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait a minute. Mrs. U-Taker has it in. Has the blackout locked in. Melody fighting with everything she's got, but that is locked and secure. Finally, Mrs. U-Taker letting go. Into the cover, but too close to the ropes. Referee waving it off already. Ava was already on her way over to follow up. But now Mrs. U-Taker, fireman's carry. Running the shoulder blades of Melody into the top turnbuckle. Now tagging Shulky. Enziguri by Melody, connecting right behind the ear. Now trying to get Shulky over with the monkey flip. Got her basically over. Now Melody, those left-hand shots over and over. Now going with the forearms as well. Now Melody over, tagging back in Sophia. As you know, most of them are family, or basically all our family through either blood or marriage. But you can definitely see the continuity between Sophia and Melody. Looked like Molly was going to get involved and got out of it, but wait a minute, Melody caught her anyway. Double arm DDT, dropping Molly. Now high back body drop from Shulky. Now off the ropes, no, wait a minute, Shulky up and over. Power bomb took out Ava. Looked like she was originally going for Trinity. But Sophia counters in the corner. Brings Shulky over to the Dynasty's corner here. Tag into Trinity. Trinity's first legal action. Spear clothesline combination. Shulky now with a quick clothesline to escape. You know, these two women have had a few wars over that women's world title. Shulky was close enough to almost getting another opportunity at it, but that will go to Susie. Oh, right away, Shulky took out Ava. Could that be part of the plan, making sure they keep a numbers advantage? Now big clothesline in the corner. Tag bringing in Mrs. U-Taker. Trinity getting up. Sent into the corner, Mrs. U-Taker, big knee right to the side of the head. Teardrop suplex takes her over. Now stomp to the ribs, Mrs. U-Taker looking to lock in, modified camel clutch. Has it in. But Trinity quick to escape. Now Mrs. U-Taker sent over to the corner, out of the way. Trinity missing, but Melody got her anyway. Now Trinity up top, from the top to the bottom, connecting with Mrs. U-Taker. Mrs. U-Taker catches the leg, big knee lift. Double leg pickup into that slam. Textbook wrestling maneuver from Mrs. U-Taker. Now throws Trinity back in the ring. Mrs. U-Taker quick to follow. Stomp to the ribs. Into that arm bar almost. Now bringing up Trinity here. Sends her into the neutral corner in quick pursuit though. Now Trinity put up top. Mrs. U-Taker heading back over. What is she going for? Because she thought better of it after a few moments. Oh, wait a minute. Heading up. All the way up for a superplex from the top. Going right back after Trinity here. Again, sending her into the neutral corner. Now again, putting her up on the top turnbuckle. Are we going to see another one? It's looking like we are. Again, Mrs. U-Taker up. No, has her picked up. Trinity with the reverse elbows finally shifted her weight, making Mrs. U-Taker fall backwards. Now picks up Mrs. U-Taker, sends her into the Dynasty corner. What just looks like Sophia and Melody, the tag champs, doing some trash talking, while Trinity, the world champ, waiting for her mark. And there it is, Brain Buster into the cover. 1, 2. Now quick tag, bringing in Melody again. As Mrs. U-Taker fighting her way back out quickly. Quick clothesline. Sends Melody to the floor. And now Mrs. U-Taker going up top. But no, Melody going, or excuse me, Trinity going right after her. Gut wrench, no. Mrs. U-Taker reverses. Now Melody sending face first. Wait a minute, what do we have here? Mrs. U-Taker, series of kicks. Scoops up Melody. Another huge kick. Referee's up to an 8 count though. Oh, up to 11. Both women back in right at 11 again, treading very close. But now Mrs. U-Taker caught. Wait a minute. There it is. There's that chicken wing. Locked in tight, and Mrs. U-Taker taps out. The Dynasty drawing first blood. Now Melody sends Goddess into the corner. Goddess quick to come out of it though, sends Melody over to the Ministry's corner. Melody misses the charge in. And Goddess again sent back over, but here they go. Melody has her up. And Goddess right down, modified suplex into the Brainbuster combination. Quick cover. Ref out of position. Shulky in for the quick breakup. And now, wait a minute. Looked like Abel was going to do something from the top. Changed her mind. Now Sophia going right after her here. Jawbreaker, though, from Goddess. But Goddess eats a right hand from Sophia. Both these women going back and forth with counter to counter here. Goddess went for that quick forearm and missed it. But now Sophia's setting her up. Up and over. Huge Ushigoroshi neckbreaker. Sophia measuring her, and there's the stomp to follow it up right on the neck again. Double knees right to the face. Sophia looking to put Goddess away. Now sends her over to the Dynasty's corner. As you see, both Trinity and Melody putting the bad mouth on the Goddess now. Now kick to the ribs. And brought up. The all-nighter connects. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. It's a 2-on-4 advantage now. All but right away. Molly with that huge crucifix bomb. Looking to take advantage. Now both women trading off right hands. Sent into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. What do they have in mind? All-nighter brainbuster. Melody with the frog splash off the top. Did not hold a cover, though. Gut-wrench suplex instead. Now going with the Dragon Sleeper. Very close to the ropes, though. Now fighting her way out instead of using the ropes. Big clothesline from Molly. Now stomp right to the face of Melody. Went to shoot through, but counter. And quick step throughs into the wrist lock and right to the arm as well. Oh, now there's that big forearm. Bitter end connects. And now just picking up Molly with her foot. Disrespectful. Spinning heel kick rocks the jaw. Now Molly sent over into the corner. Clothesline in the corner now off the ropes. Big bulldog. Picks her up at Molly with a quick arm drag of her own. Now neck breaker. They've got to get an elimination here soon. This is becoming out of control very quickly. Right now a 4-2 advantage for the Dynasty. German suplex, cover. Had the bridge, but Sophia in to break it up before Schulke could catch her. But oh, wait a minute. Triangle choke. Schulke took out Sophia. Triangle choke on Melody. Finally, Molly lets it go, but the damage could be done. Picks her up, tosses her aside by her head. Melody makes the tag, bringing in Trinity. Quick head scissor takeover. There's a clothesline and a nip up. Both women going for aerial maneuvers, both missing. Molly now quick suplex over on Trinity. Now picks her up, kick to the ribs. Off the ropes, Verta breaker. Now Molly taking a moment to show it to the crowd. This is not the time for that. You finally got an advantage. And on the world champion, no less. You're down 4-2. Oh, kick to the ribs. Off the ropes. Boom, shakalaka. Cover. 2. And no. A diving save by Ava. Then Melody takes out Ava with a clip to the ankle. Now Molly out there right after Trinity. Kicks to the ribs and then stomp on the fingers. Went for the reverse elbow, but got caught. Series of strikes. Trinity unloading, but gets caught on the follow-up. Dragon screw leg whip, almost caught the stairs. Referee to 5 as Trinity gets sent down. Here comes Molly. Picks up Trinity. Fireman's carry. Hot shot her right on the apron. Up, and there's that huge sitting out power bomb right on the stair, or excuse me, on the mat. Oh, she threw her in, and then right away Melody throws in Molly. Molly taken down quick, drop toe hold by Trinity. You almost have to wonder if that quick throw in by Ava maybe served a little bit of a distraction. Now both women almost on a reset here. Oh, wait a minute, kick to the ribs. Verta breaker connects again. Now getting pulled out into a cover. 1, 2, and again Trinity kicks out. Oh, now Trinity setting her up. Kick to the ribs, you know what's coming. Off the ropes, boom, shakalaka. Into the cover, 1, 2. And Molly has just pinned the world champion. Trying to close the gap a little bit. But now Ava in, sends her right over. Kick to the ribs. Huge, right on the back of her neck, brainbuster, knocks her out. It's now 3-on-1. Now Shoki is in a world of trouble. Double knees right across the spine. And you have to wonder, with Shoki going as deep as she did in the Rumble, will that play a factor here now, being 3-on-1? Oh, but Shoki's looking to take care of her right away. Has Ava up, burning hammer. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. Shoki quickly eliminating Ava. It's down to Shoki versus the tag champs. Now Shoki sending Melody into the corner. Big clothesline to follow up. Now Melody picked up, but no, jawbreaker by Melody. Went for that quick drop kick, but misses. Now sent into the corner by Shoki. Quickly Melody out of the way. High kick to the side of the head. Melody now sends Shoki into the corner with authority. Now kick right on the back of the neck. Trying to keep the larger opponent in Shoki grounded now. Melody with a solid game plan. Now Shoki sent into the corner here of the Dynasty. Now Sophia putting the bad mouth. Melody Divine waiting on Shoki here. Oh, wait a minute. Shoki up and down. Hooked Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, at 2 7/8. You see frustration building on Melody with those stomps and then just a big forearm. Nothing pretty or fancy. But a big shoulder tackle by Shoki. Now jawbreaker by Melody. Shoki in there with the tag team champs, but Shoki a former world champion herself. Now Melody thrown over the top rope to the floor. Snap suplex by Shoki. Now both women just swinging for the fences. Melody finally sends Shoki under the bottom rope. Now wait a minute, neck breaker to the floor. Shoki with a quick judo throw to get out of it. Reverse elbow staggers Melody. Now sends her under the bottom rope, elbow right to the face. Shoki going back in right away. Into a cover. 1, 2, and Melody out at 2. Now Shoki picking her up. Wait a minute, has Melody hooked up. T-bone suplex. We know what normally comes next. Oh, and so did Melody, quick to try to counter out of it. Oh, wait a minute, Melody taking her down. Back into the mat, chicken wing locked in. Middle of the ring, reverse chicken wing. And Shoki has to tap. There we see some of the replays. The code breaker by Sophia on Mrs. Utaker earlier in the match. And then Goddess going to work right away. But ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Dynasty! The tag champs now rejoined by the rest of the Dynasty. Oh, I agree, Bassage, take nothing away from the Ministry of Mayhem. Ministry of Mayhem brought the fight from being down 4-2 to it going down to 2-1. So I said take nothing away from either team in this contest. I mean, to put it in perspective, I've seen the Divine Knights retain their titles in shorter time than Shoki lasted by herself. So hats off to both teams. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our main event of the evening. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out here today, whether you were here for a couple minutes, whether you were here for the whole show, whether you're catching the replay or you're watching it through PSN Network. I appreciate you taking the time to spend it with me. Of course, much longer show than normal. Great time. Thank you again. If you like what you've seen, hit that thumbs up button. Of course, if you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment. This next week is still going to be a little bit in limbo, so definitely be sure to keep your eyes out. But on that note, thank you again, everyone. But peace out, fuckers.